What is up, guys, and welcome to another video on Ark Survival Evolved, the best motherfucking game in the West. Anyways, guys, this is gonna be a video about farming. Yes, very exciting video. But for you guys that do not know, this is how you're gonna do it. First off, there's three different types of seeds. There's regular seeds, and then there is advanced crop seeds, and then there's the X species plant seeds. I think there's actually another seed now that Scorched Earth is out, but that is not on this map, the center map, or the what's it called, the island map. But anyways, let's get around to the video. First off, you're going to want to place the crop plots. There's three different crop plots. There's a large, a medium, and a small. So basically, the large are for the X species plants. You don't want to use. You can use the other seeds into that large crop plot, but it's inefficient just because it uses more fertilizer. The bigger the crop plot. The medium crop plot is used for, or excuse me, the advanced crops are used, or you can place in the medium crop plot. They're for the medium crop plot. So you can put them in the large ones, the large crop plot, but you cannot put advanced crops inside this small crop plot. And as that goes as well as the X species plants, you cannot place them in the medium or the small. They must go in the large. But anyways, the regular seeds will go into the small crop plot. But let's go ahead and show you guys how an irrigation system works. You do not need an irrigation system if your plants are outside, but if they're inside, you will need them because they won't have access to the rainwater. So basically, you're going to want to draw water from the lake or the river, whatever you want to call it, with an intake tap or whatever it's called. And then you're just going to want to build a little pipe going up to your crops. If you place the tap too far away from your crops, they won't have access to the water. It'll be too far away and they won't get irrigated, which happens in this clip right here. I placed the tap at the end of the pipe, and the medium and the small crop plots do not get access to water, but the large do. It's just because they're on a hill on the beach, so the large crop plots are just in reach of the tap. So I have to place another tap closer to the other crop plots so that they have access to water. This is just an example anyways, guys. You do not need this if your crop plots are outside. So I'm just going to fix this really quick. And you will see that now they have access to water. It'll update here in a second. And there it goes, 400 out of 400 and 200 out of 200. Okay. Alright guys, so as you all know, you will have to place fertilizer in each of the crop plots. You can use poop. Can't believe I'm saying that. You can use poop, but poop has a spoil timer on it, so it's not as effective as, and it's also not as effective as fertilizer. But for the most part, you're going to need something to keep the plants alive. If they run out of fertilizer, they slowly die, so you definitely want to keep it filled up. I don't know how long fertilizer exactly lasts, but I know it lasts at least 6 hours each. Could last 12, I'm not exactly sure. Could last 8, but it's somewhere around there. But anyways, after you get everything fertilized up, you are going to want to put the seeds in. And the seeds should automatically take. It should only let you place one seed in each. So we're going to go ahead and put the X species plants in the large, and see it automatically took it because it has water and fertilizer in it. And it grows into a seedling. So see, it's seeded, and then it grows into a seedling automatically if it has water and fertilizer. So let's go ahead and get the regular seeds. We're just going to need 3 of them. I think there's 3 out of 5 on the regular, or 3 out of 6. And then there is 4 advanced crops, but we're only going to need 3. Obviously, we only have 3 plots down. Alright, so the medium crop plots will take the advanced crops, which is that one, the raw carrot, and the savor root. And see, they automatically take because they have fertilizer and water. So these 3 are for the small ones are for the regular seeds, which is like the narco berries, the stem berries, whatever, mejo. But anyways, guys, that's how it'll look after you've planted them. They should turn into seedlings and eventually grow into the full fruitlings. My guess is it takes about a real human or a real, real life day to grow from a seedling to the fruitlings, to where it actually starts producing fruit. So, kind of judge on whenever you need it. Place them down and plant them. But anyways, to make fertilizer, you are going to need a compost bin. And the compost bin, it looks like this. It will need 50 thatch and 3 poop of any sort. It has to be of the same kind of poop, like the size, medium, large, whatever. If you have 6 poop in there, you will need 100 thatch. It's 50 thatch for each 3. But it shouldn't take too long to make the fertilizer. Alright guys, so this is what it looks like halfway through. See, these are middlings, so it grows from a seeded to seedling to middling and then to a fruitling. This one's kind of growing slower than the others, but anyways. So this is what it looks like, guys. Alright, so the fruits are finally producing, or the crops are finally producing fruits. See, all of them are fruitlings. The X species plants has kind of like settings that you can customize to target different dinos and stuff. It's basically a defense mechanism. But as you see, the stemberry seed is growing fruit finally, but if you take it out of the crop plot, its spoil timer goes way down, so leave them in the crop plot until you are ready to use them. If you do have a bin or whatever you call them, to keep them, a refrigerator to keep them from spoiling as fast, that's good as well, but it's not as good as leaving them on the in the crop plot until they are ready to be used. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, guys, if you haven't already. I will be bringing you guys more Ark Survival Evolved videos. Alright, thanks, guys. Peace.